This is for those who feel like or know that they are almost there, wherever there is for you. Taking time off from social media for a little while, I was able to do a lot of analyzing of what's really important to me. And knowing that I have a purpose that is much bigger than me sounds great, but quite frankly, it's exhausting. It is truly exhausting, and if I can be candid, it's frustrating to feel like you have to endure things that some people never will, and quite frankly, never should, for something that is beyond you and that is going to benefit other people. We talk about people being called and chosen and anointed and all these other things, and then we read stories in the Bible of people that got chosen, the things that they had to endure, and a lot of it was not at their own hands or because they did something wrong or because they did something right. It was for something that was bigger than them that they were unaware of. So going through what they went through, yes, it produced a great story. And we only get bits and pieces of those stories. We don't get the day in, morning, afternoon, and evening blueprint of what they went through, how they had to deal, hey neighbor, how they had to deal, and what they really had to endure in order to obtain the promise. And God stays silent a lot. And you can feel alone, and we know we have his promise, but the way that I think, again, forgive me for my candor, it's not him standing here. It's not him dealing with it. It's not him taking it. It's not him having to work his way through and heal and not have to handle or think in a way that was shaped because of situations and circumstances. He is God. So getting back to those people, yes, they had to endure, but it didn't make it fair. And we don't know how and what they truly did to develop and hold on to be able to believe and obtain. But we know that they obtained. Our growth and our strength comes in that waiting. I realize for me, I can do everything absolutely the way that I'm supposed to do, and I have still come out on the losing end of so many situations and circumstances from a very early age that I won't go into right now. But my thinking was shaped in such a way that no matter what I did, still kind of lost in some things, believed things, went after things that I was never going to have, never going to obtain, and that were never going to happen because I believed the word of someone else. Now, this is life across the board. This just ain't, faith talking, asking God for things, but just simple things. Trusting companies to keep their word, trusting just certain things to go the way that it should go in simple matters. But trusting people is a whole nother ball game. And I know I might be hitting different points because I want to say things that some people just cannot handle, especially not at this time. So the point of it is, whatever you have to stand through, fight through, endure through, overcome, patiently wait for the people that you have to wait for God to touch and change their heart. Maybe they'll change, maybe they won't. The situations that are unfair, the things that are just not working out for you. You're who I'm talking to right now. And if you believe in God and you know that you're called to something greater, for whatever reason, for us, the road is much harder. Our trials last much longer. Our enduring has to be engaged much longer for a greater purpose than what we realize right now or what we can see. The things that we don't understand, why certain things keep happening only to us, why certain people keep doing only us certain ways, why we try to do certain things to move forward. We do A, B, C, supposed to get D, and we end up with element Q, W, XO, sorry, not working, malfunction, patiently, wait, sorry, or sorry, bro, it just ain't working. Today I had a situation to where I was waiting for something to be returned. Supposed to be 3 business days. Today is the 4th day, and I call and they're like, oh, sorry, you got to wait another 10 days. I'm sorry, for what? No one can explain to me why I now have to wait an additional 10 days for something that should have never happened in the first place, but it was because someone else did not keep their word. Someone else did not do what they said that they were going to do, and now all I get is an apology. Fortunately, I'm able to continue without it, but the fact of the matter is, this is a company. You all were unprofessional. You didn't do what you said, and now on the day that you're supposed to deliver, I'm met with a even longer delay with no explanation, and I'm supposed to be okay with that. That is how life is for the great ones. We get no explanation and no understanding as to why stuff is always so god dang hard for us. We have to do things 4, 5, 6, sometimes 10, 50, 11 times before it'll work out, and we did it right the first time, but it still didn't work out for us. We got to stay encouraged. We got to stay on our feet. We got to keep the right attitude. We got to do people right even when they screw us over at the drop of a dime. We have to be okay with consistent unfair situations, and then in the midst of waiting, deal with our own issues. So sometimes we are the reason we're not moving forward, and sometimes we're not the reason. But because we don't know, we do have a choice. We can either wait patiently, or we can wait pissed off, irritated, frustrated, angry at God, confused, and bitter. And I'm tired of being the latter. I was posting all this wonderful, encouraging stuff to you, and I was always being uplifting. But in my heart, I was like, do I really give that much of a damn anymore? With all of the things that I've been waiting to see happen in my life, that I've watched happen for other people, and most of them don't even give a damn about God, if I can just be as bold as I desire to be. I'm tired of watching the wicked prosper. I'm tired of watching people who don't give a hoot nanny about God and curse God prosper and be well. Everybody has issues. Everybody sins. Everybody does, whatever. But at the same time, I'm tired of seeing those that trust and believe God begging. I'm tired of seeing people that have good hearts done wrong. I'm tired of seeing people that are continually doing good being served and rewarded with injustice. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But that doesn't change that I still desire to be a good person. It doesn't change that I still trust and believe God, being a gay black man in America. That, to me, is one of the hardest things to be in this world. But I'm still up. I'm still up doing this video, hoping that someone somewhere will see this and be encouraged by it in some way, shape, form, or fashion, regardless of what I'm going through or how I feel, because it ain't about me. So wherever you find yourself right now, keep fighting, keep standing, keep believing, keep declaring. There's going to come a day when it's going to happen, and you will understand then why the fight was so hard for you. Do your best to be your best, and let God take care of the rest. We got this. I love y'all.